Hello everybody, welcome. How's everybody doing today? Alright. We are going to be streaming The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Another practice speedrun. Just for fun, just for practice. Just because, still learning the game with a brand new setup and a brand new controller. You know. How's everybody doing today? It's the 1st of June 2021. It's a Tuesday. Hope everybody's having a great day today so far. Ready to watch me speedrun this game, talk about some random topics, all that good stuff. There's really not a lot in the news right now, so I'll probably just babble on about things that I don't know, stuff that's old news that I still want to rant about, you know. While I try to do good at speedrunning while talking about topics, it's tricky. You gotta give respect to people who do this all the time. It's pretty crazy. Hello, how are you doing? Doing a speedrun of Zelda. I just started learning this game in the middle of the freaking nuclear winter that was last year, 2020. I haven't even been running this game half a year, or maybe close to that. And, you know, this takes years of practice. I've never speedrun anything in my life, but, so yeah, I know some of the beginner basic strats, a couple bomb jumps, not the hammer jump in Dark Palace, or hovering, advanced shit like that. I can't do, and maybe it was because I was trying to use a GameCube controller. I'm using a PlayStation controller now, DualShock, PS4, whatever, and it's way more precise. I use the Joy-Con to control Link and not the D-pad, which I know is fucking heresy, but I don't really care, but yeah, we'll be talking about some stories. Feel free to chat, feel free to chime in. It's not a serious speedrun. If somebody actually wants to talk about something, I'll just hit pause or whatever. I don't have live splits up because I'm new to all this. I don't know how to do that yet, and I tried to, and it was a disaster. The splits were on the screen, but I couldn't make them work. Anyway, I'll get that all down. Like I said, this is practice, so, it's just whatever. So yeah, what am I doing? I'm woke up for the day, but still kind of waking up, so whatever. When we get into it here, I'll get into some of these topics. Let's go though. Let's fucking go. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here, Uncle. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to you in the next couple minutes. Like, I don't think I'll note it. I don't think you'll end up dying or anything. Like, in the basement of this palace up here. I don't really see that happening. Keep telling me you're gonna give me that family sword and shield, but I just don't see it happening. I think I'll just go under this bush here and see what the fuck. Alright, so enough of that. Let's see, I forgot about her. I don't keep up with the WWE or any of that, but WWE former star, I guess she's retired now. What's her name again? I know her face. Oh, Paige. Got banned from Twitch. Oh no, got banned from Twitch for live streaming a movie, which that already is like, well, you're stupid, like, you deserve to be banned, even if you're a fan of her or not. It's just kind of like, well, and why do I keep getting this ridiculous RNG there? It's like, we're all gonna crowd, whatever. The irony of this is she was streaming the film Dumb and Dumber, but I heard this story from good old Tipster. Shout out to Tipster. Fucking seems like a really nice guy. I like his content. He's a fun creator and just seems, covers a lot of different stories. And I guess he is a WWE fan. But he informed me while talking about this story of something I didn't even realize, and that is that on Twitch, you actually can live stream movies because Twitch is partnered with Amazon, and I don't know if this is all the movies or very specific certain ones, I'm not really sure, but you actually can, you just have to do it a specific way. I didn't even realize that, that you could, watch and commentate on copywritten movies. Wow, I'm fucking up here. But you can. But she wasn't doing it the right way. She just, I guess, just threw on Dumb and Dumber and was like, let's go. So she got banned. Honestly, I've talked about bans and stuff, and it's just kind of like, well, just ban her, just a slap on the wrist. Yeah, I don't think she was doing this oh, I'm gonna make a bunch of money and screw over the creators of Dumb and Dumber. No, I think she just made a mistake. So, a 2 or 3 day ban. I'm just hey, don't do that again. That's how it should be. When you're doing something outrageous, who was that girl who streamed all the anime? That was on YouTube, and Funimation and the anime companies came after. Oh, come on. What was her name? Somebody type it into chat. What in the fuck was that? That could have. I don't even know. Like I said, it's hard to talk about topics that aren't what's going, other than the game itself. And speedrun. Well, I don't know. Who was that? Oh, I can't think of her name. You guys know what? She streamed all the anime. She made it the opacity. That's how she got away with it for so long. I don't know. That was different, and she was content striking people while she was breaking DMC in a big way over and over. This wasn't just a one time God, what is her Paige? This isn't a one time deal. This is, God, what was her name? John Swan covered her. Augie RFC and Augie's show After Hours, all them covered it. It's on the tip of my tongue. It doesn't really matter though. Fuck, that matters though. Fuck off. hey, I better get good RNG in this room, because that was just AIDS. That was dumpster fire garbage. Okay, good enough. You know, it's just this whole discussion of banning people. Just banning people, you know, when they haven't done anything, and then others who have. How come they get to, sometimes I wish I could think of that anime person's name, the person who streamed like just full anime episodes and barely gave any commentary, like, but she got to stay for a long time, like, you know, it's just kind of like, wow. You know, it's hypocritical, you know, and like, and you know, a certain huge female Twitch creator, if you go on your phone and you don't have Twitch, the app on your phone, you know, like anything, and you're on Android, and you're in the Google Play Store or whatever, and you know, I'm gonna download this game, this program, this app, whatever. Like this creator's so big, she when you whenever you download or update Twitch, if you're on the Google Play Store, like, you know, it gives you like little examples, like screenshots, video or something. Like, she's on there, like, to promote Twitch. Like, that's how big she is. So Twitch just, you know, doesn't, it's Pokemon. They don't care about that, you know. All these other streamers, they're getting banned for doing hot tub streams. She does one. There's no problem, because she's a millionaire and she's making them bigger millionaires. Twitch, that is. And, well, and, you know, they're partnered with Amazon. All of this, it's like, yeah, they know what they're doing. Like, and people like Pokemon or PewDiePie or whoever, like they just get to break the rules. Like, yeah, they get slaps on wrist by like an email of Twitch saying like, you shouldn't have done that, but whatever, since you make us millions every year, we'll just let it go. And is that fair? Is that how rules work? Shouldn't the same rules apply to every... I realize the world's corrupt and that's not how things work, and there's like, forget about just Twitch and stuff. Yeah, you know, yeah, people get to break rules all the fucking time because of status or what the fuck ever. That wasn't good. Whatever, I can deal with it. You know, like Dream here. Like Dream, you know, finally admitted to cheating in speedrunning, you know, with these 1 in a million drops that he just gets every time. That, like, literally, I have better odds of walking across the street or up the street here a little ways to a gas station, walking in, buying just a random lottery ticket, and getting whatever the highest amount of that is, like 10 grand or 20k or something. Like, I have, that's the kind of odds we're dealing with. Yeah, we're dealing with like astronomical odds that, you know, the RNG, like, for getting like these drops, like, you know. And I always thought, yeah, Dream probably is cheating, but it won't ever really matter. And yeah, he finally confessed and apologized, like a very ridiculous apology, you know, like, where he was like, well, I didn't know that these mods were on it. Like, yeah, you did. Like, nobody, like, literally nobody believes that, dude. But do you think he's really, like, he's gonna lose, like, how many subs? Just a couple, in terms of how many millions of subs and followers and fans this guy has. But the point is, so once again, it's just like what I was saying, like, oh, because you make us millions, you make us thousands or whatever, million, like, per year or whatever, all the money you're making us, well, we don't really give a fuck. This person down here, who's grinded away at speedrunning, like, but they don't make us money, so we're gonna ban them. And the other person we're just gonna turn a complete blind eye to. Like, does anybody really believe that Dream's over? that Dream's canceled now, even just admitting, even though he's admitting it in a weird way, well, I didn't know those mods were on. Why'd you even have, is that fair to the speedrunning community, the gaming community, this is specifically, but for anything, commentary community, any of it, God damn it, Craig, it seems like a no-brainer, but fuck me, I swear if you guys don't just get the fuck out of my way. Yeah, I know there's a glitch in that room. Fine, hit me again, why don't you? I like it, I like the pain. No. I mean, the thing is, it is big news, Dream admitting to cheating, but is it really? Is it actually? Because I kind of tend to think it's not. Or it is, but, nobody's really even treating it like that. Yeah, there's certain people that, there's certain people that, are more mad or whatever and, calling him out. People have been calling Dream out, fucking Dream, for a long time now. This, like I said, this is simply just not new. And several people have always thought yeah, of course he cheated, but can't be proved, that Twitch money, blah blah blah, so fuck it. And people basically, now that he's came out of the dude's mouth, yeah, cheated, they really don't care. It's you kidding me? I have nothing but respect for creators who have been there from the beginning, or even people I can't stand, the Paul brothers, but they did exist before YouTube existed, they're doing Vine and stuff, so I gotta respect that. Onision, somebody else I don't care for, I gotta respect that grind. I don't do the exact strats that everybody else does. I do what I want. But because it's what works for me. Whoops. But it's just, I don't know. People, we have world record speedrunner holders, they grind these games for years, and I'm not saying Dream isn't a good Minecraft player. I've never literally played Minecraft in my life. And no, I'm not saying that oh, I'm so cool, I never played. No, it just never interested me. It still doesn't. Not even to try out. For free. I don't give a shit. And that's okay, There's tons of people that don't give a shit about Legend of Zelda here. Tons of people who do, too, So, it doesn't matter. It's still speedrunning. Dream is still, though he, does music and commentates and all this other shit, he's a hybrid. He's not just a speedrunner like Norma, but, what we're talking about is, in fact, speedrunning. I'll try it once. Twice, maybe. Third time? Nope, fuck off then. See, I could have already been on the screen. I just need to practice, because I realize with this controller, I can do it way easier, and to where I can do it every time. The other controller, the GameCube controller, just think about it for 1 second, trying to, how the buttons are, or if you don't, just Google image GameCube controller, just a regular fucking controller, and how the buttons look on that compared to every controller, Super Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, the 4-button traditional layout, that really Super Nintendo basically invented that 4-button layout that is kind of the standard now, or It really is. And GameCube was just, Nintendo was like, fuck you. We're coming out with a system with little discs and controllers that look ridiculous, but actually are very good with the games meant for GameCube, and some things like, Mario Brothers 1 that you can buy in the Nintendo store, like there was not one with GameCube. See, I ran this game on a Wii and used a game controller, or a GameCube controller. So, if you're wondering why I'm getting all this money, and I went in there to get money, well, there's a reason. It's because I am getting flippers first at the beginning here with fake flippers, so I don't have to fuck with fucking flippers anymore, or later on. I know it's not a time saver, but it's just how I do it right now. I don't know. Kid, wake up and give me the bug catching net. You got the bug catching net. Aren't you cool? Are you proud of yourself? There was like a debate on Augie RFC that lasted like 2 minutes, if that, last night, which was just, well, rather ridiculous. I mean, like, Augie and everybody thought it was fucking ridiculous too. It's fucking retarded. Does that even count as news? And like, they listen to some guy, like, talk about how Dream's a cheater. It's just like, that's just like saying, like, I don't know, like dogs bark, like making a big long ass, overly long video. Did you know dogs bark? Like, did you know Dream cheated? Like, yeah, we all know. Yeah, but like, I've been like ahead of this before. A lot of people have never believed him just because mathematical odds, like I said, like the odds of you getting those drops, like I said, are on par with like, are dying at Disneyland on a ride. That's why I've never been afraid of amusement park rides, because if, they have such great security. Well, they have that too, but like, they have people who maintain these rides, because deaths at an amusement park is not a good, and is not, good for business in any way, shape, or form. As we all know, there have been cover-ups, ones that have been proven that aren't just conspiracy, specifically at Disney's parks, but, I kind of started just babbling on there. Probably shouldn't do that. I didn't get one rupee drop from them. What is up with this time? No rupee drop. Right. Well, there's what I need. That's what I need for them Zora flippers, yo. Alright, now that you just handed me 300 rupees, which translates in 2021 to us humans to around 2 million. Why have 1 million rupees when you could have 1 billion rupees? Damn it. 1 billion. I don't know. Yet another Marilyn Manson story that isn't quite as ridiculous as the spit on the girl's arm. It's not. Rip. Yeah, glitch. If you're doing fake flippers, that's the first time that's happened to me during a live speedrun. Rip. Big rip. And yeah, I mean, that's happened to me during runs in the beginning, but that's a trick that I know how to do. Like, that's one I know how to do, so, that was just a bad fuck up. Great. So here we go again. So what are we talking about? Oh. Yeah, the last Marilyn Manson deal, 2 years ago, 2 whole years ago, 2019, a videographer. It was a camera person, and she was recording at one of Marilyn Manson's shows, which I've seen him probably 7, 8 times in my life throughout his career. They get wild. Like, one of them was the craziest show I ever went, but that had a lot to do with him being the headliner. It was on Halloween. It was at an outdoor show. It's the only show you hear about, like, oh, people like have sex at concerts. Like, and maybe they did, like in the Boomer Woodstock days, or I assume they did. I think I've seen pictures and shit, like footage of Woodstock, and yeah, people just fucking in the mud. But that's the only time I ever saw it, because Marilyn Manson shows are rowdy. They just are. Come on. And not just him, like Nine Inch Nails. I've seen Pantera, Slayer. Any of those shows, like, you could get a lot worse than some spit in your face, for fuck's sake. Like, Nine Inch Nails' main guitarist throughout that band, Trent Reznor, and his live band, Robin Finnick, like, huge motherfucking guy. Tower, and I'm standing in front of him because that's where I am at that concert. This was not the Halloween one, but the Halloween one was the wildest, because I watched a group of about 10 people rip down a chain link fence with their bare hands all bloody, and that's the only show where I saw people casually fucking out in the middle of the Halloween night at Marilyn Manson's. Like, if anything, shit, I wasn't paying attention there. Oh, motherfuck. See? But, this was actually at a Nine Inch Nails show, and I'm just giving examples, like, this guy's like fucking 7 feet tall, Robin Finnick, and a great guitar player as well, and seems like a nice guy. Like, he kicked me in the face with his big giant, like, steel-toed platform boots, like, but not on purpose. He was jumping in the crowd, and like, I had to hold this guy up who's like literally 3 times my little fucking skinny size, especially back then. Like, just being in a mosh pit, like, crowd surfers are gonna come crashing down on your head, It happens, or it did. I guess now they just want everybody to sit down. Anyway, it's ridiculous that at a Marilyn Manson concert, a guy who's known to spit in camera's faces, especially when he's in his zone at his own fucking concert, putting forth his image. This is not like any secret. And like, even if, let's say, this girl got spit in her face, it's still like, you're a camera person at in the middle of a Marilyn Manson show. What the fuck do you expect? I mean, maybe you'll get some spit on you, maybe you won't, but yeah, he likes to spit in cameras. It happens all the time. I mean, there's, and the fact that it didn't even, like, hit her in the face or anything like that, like, some spittle got on her arm, and that's worth an arrest warrant, that's assault, then wow, I've got millions coming from Pantera, from all these bands, like, that are like more way violent crowds. Like, yeah, I mean, like, because I've got sweat from their hair from headbanging on stage, and I've seen mindless self-indulgence, although with that one I was smart enough not to get anywhere at the times I saw that band, because one time, yeah, Jimmy Hearn, the singer, peed in a cup, drank it in his mouth, then spit it out all over the front audience. I'm not even paying attention here, right? And I told my friend who I was there with, I was there more to support the opening act, a great little cult band called Dead Z, who, aren't a band anymore. They're excellent. You should check them out. Dead Z, Deadsy. That's honestly like where I got this screen name, my internet name, from years and years ago, was because of that band. This is so hard to pay attention to this without. The other thing, the thing that killed this run at first, that was a little different. That was fake flippers, and I didn't actually know you could even get fucked there the way I did. Alright, so the latest. What's the latest? What's the latest allegation against Marilyn Manson? None which have been proven except the arm spit thing. So somebody came out of the woodworks and claimed, yes, this is all true. Marilyn Manson's such a terrible, evil person. One time, I don't know if this, I can't remember, so excuse me that I don't remember all the details here. I think this person worked with him or something, said, one time he showed me this movie he made entitled Groupie. And in it showed a girl naked tied to a chair, and he made her drink a glass full of urine and then threatened her with a gun. Yeah, okay, that sounds pretty fucked up. Unless it's another case where this groupie, wanted this. The poor little deaf girl that got peed on by the whole band. Oh, wait, oh no, she's a dominatrix. That's her job. She's in the documentary Justifying the Devil, the one that was mentioned in his book, Long Hard Road Out of Hell, where, yeah, it sounds bad at first when you look at it like, oh, this groupie just went backstage and the band just peed on her. No, she demanded it. She's actually a really aggressive dominatrix, and they also threw meat at her before. And I guess the pee was to clean the meat off. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what. I don't kink shame. And Marilyn Manson clearly has some kinks that are twisted, but that's not abuse if it's consensual. And this is an opinion, I believe that, all the way back to where this started with Evan Rachel Wood, come on, she was with him that long and didn't know that this guy was into heavy hardcore, probably as hardcore as it gets BDSM. She didn't know that? Please. And was gonna marry this guy and didn't know that? Come on, get serious. But I'm not gonna get into that. Let's just talk about this video called Groupie, where the way they spin the story was, this is some poor groupie that came backstage, or Marilyn himself or whoever, other members of the band, made her take all her clothes off, tied her up to a chair, and made her drink a whole glass of urine, once again the urine thing, and then threatened her with a gun. I'm not, use your imagination. I don't know, did he wave it in her face or what? I don't know. Turns out, see, I am a big giant Marilyn Manson fan, and no matter what happens, if anything gets proven or not, I'll still be able to separate the art from the artist. And there's only one, Roman Polanski. Yeah, I still watch Rosemary's Baby. Yeah, he's a monster. Yeah, he should be in jail. Yes, he should. But he cheated the system, which I don't approve of. I don't approve of him at all as a person, but I still watch Rosemary's Baby, Ninth Gate, starring Johnny Depp, excellent film by him. He's did a lot of great films. he's a piece of garbage person. Because he admitted to it, so this isn't allegations. Like, you can look up what Roman Polanski did. Should he win Oscars? Probably not, but I don't know. That I can separate that. Now, the Lost Prophet singer Ian Watkins, like, I've seen that band a couple times. I used to own their records. Like, was a pretty big fan of them. That is the only case ever where I cannot separate the art from the artist. That's just too much for me, and I'm not even going to talk about it. Not for fear of YouTube coming after me for saying such thing, because this is like, you think like the Marilyn Manson, like, if it, spoiler alert, it wasn't a groupie, it was an actress, but let's say it was a groupie, that'd be pretty bad. That's nothing compared to this. Or how about you look up some old stories about Led Zeppelin and what they did to some of their groupies. Like, some of these girls had to get, like, surgery, like, down there because of some of the really twisted things they did. So are we just gonna just start canceling? I mean, Led Zeppelin clearly doesn't tour anymore. I mean, do I think they're a bunch of assholes, Page and Plant? Yeah! Sure sounds like it. I mean, you know, anybody who, like, truly unironically is a big Aleister Crowley fan, and they believe in doing do as thou wilt, whatever you want. Yeah, and when you're a rock stars on the level of Led Zeppelin, they sure did what they wanted. But the thing is, like I said, spoiler alert, Marilyn Manson, this groupie tape that's supposed to be another piece of damning evidence when it's not evidence. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Marilyn Manson, and he had a song that was, I think it ended up on the greatest hits thing years later, but it was a song for the Spawn soundtrack. Terrible movie, the live action movie. Watch the HBO animation. That's if you want to watch Spawn not in non-comic book form and everything. But damn it. Terrible movie, but excellent soundtrack. There's just so many good songs. There's this Metallica For Whom the Bell Tolls remix by DJ Spooky that's fucking badass. And yeah, this was Marilyn Manson and the Sneaker Pimps, which I loved the Sneaker Pimps, but I'm not sure if anybody else knows who the fuck they are. They were a mainstream trip-hop band. They were like in the vein of Tricky, Massive Attack, only, I did that. I fucked it all up, didn't I? I done fucked up the game. Oh, awaken, you fool. His book is entitled Long-Haired Road Out of Hell, and there was also a music video for this song that was originally just on the Spawn soundtrack. And in this video, it's kind of creepy in the context that he and this woman in it, like this actress, are playing like wax mannequin figures, like in a traditional Marilyn Manson creepy ass way. Like, he's naked in the video, like, you know, but to where like he's naked, but they're covering things up so because they played this on MTV. I know that video, even though I haven't seen it for a while. It was memorable, just like pretty much all his videos are memorable, because, you know, he's Marilyn Manson. And I remember that girl. That's the girl, the so-called groupie. She wasn't a groupie, she was an actress that had worked with him on a video that got played on MTV, that most fans know that song, like, that has, what's her name, Kali, I think is her name, from the Sneaker Pimps. The original singer, they're still active with with the main guy that is the Sneaker Pimps, and he actually has a really great voice. He took over because she got into some drug issues that were so severe that she got kicked out of the band as the vocalist out of Sneaker Pimps. Yeah, you can hear her in the back, like, doing some backing vocals. It's neat, especially if you liked the Sneaker Pimps. Like, she has a great voice. And then later on, she got... Damn it, what the hell? Later on, she got clean and put out a couple solo records I even enjoyed. Point is, so this so-called groupie, yeah, see, things like that, it looks bad. It looks terrible. I'm just gonna, there we go. Yeah, it looks fucking terrible. Like, in the context that the fucking media and that people who are telling this stuff, in the way that they're saying it, yes, it looks fucking bad. Like, oh, like he just like takes groupies and ties them to chairs and makes them drink pee. Like, but that's not what happened. This was a short film that, you know, is that disgusting? Yeah. But think about, like, 9 Inch Nails videos. There's a video where an actor, he's an explicit BDSM porn actor who does torture gore scenes where he's, in the video, he's like, for happiness and slavery, you can look it up. There's even worse, like the Broken movie, where it, like, you know, it looks like it's supposed to be a snuff film, but it's not. That guy's an actor. That's what the kind of work he does. Look, I don't kink shame, but sorry, I'm not into that. Like, I'm like most people. The only BDSM culture I do is, like, yeah, like maybe some like ass slapping and like consensually, of course, and like maybe like some mild hair pulling. Sorry, I'm not into being tied up with or tying others up with whips and chains, and that's fine. Like, that's the thing. If I was, it wouldn't be a problem as long as all my partners were consensual. And I do believe, once again, opinion, that, you know, all of Marilyn Manson's were consensual. Do I think a couple of these stories that they didn't know just how deep and dark the BDSM world can get, that Marilyn Manson, he's aware of that, like, and maybe he should explain some of it better, but they knew what they were getting into, in my opinion. There's probably depths of it I don't even know. I mean, the thing is, like, there've been these, like, fake exploitation music videos and short films that Marilyn Manson, Trent Reznor, everybody's like, you know, Trent Reznor really threw his friend under the bus. I know they actually did have a bunch of problems. At one point they hated each other. Starfuckers was clearly written about Marilyn Manson, but then they became friends, like, again, at least publicly, but now Trent's saying, like, I never really became friends with him again. I never really was friends. You signed him, yes, you guys were close friends, unless the whole book, Long Hard Road Out of Hell by Marilyn Manson, is all fake, which I just don't believe that. Like, I do believe there's stories made up and exaggerated because, to quote Neil Gaiman, great author, all writers are liars. Yeah, to make this exaggerated or add some new facts to make it interesting for the purposes of storytelling. Like, that's why, you know, the groupie that they peed on. Like, no, that was a dominatrix who was a big fan who came backstage and like, wanted them to throw meat on her and then have them all pee on her, and I believe it was Daisy Berkowitz then ended up having sex with her in the shower. Yeah, that Daisy, the original Berkowitz, the original guitar player. You know, they did a bunch of degenerate things, but these things were not breaking the law. And see, here's another case of this story which sounds so fucking bad, very fucking bad. Like, oh shit, so he's like, he stripped this groupie down, tied her to a chair and made her drink pee, and then started threatening her with a gun. This gun thing, you know, do you love your guns, God, and government? Yeah, I know Marilyn Manson's always had a thing talking about guns, but I guess he really likes them. Maybe he's like a collector in real life, or just simply uses them as props in BDSM play, which I think and I believe is consensual stuff. If I'm wrong, I'll eat my words, but that's what I believe. I'm not saying that this is fact, but at the same time, I'm not saying these allegations are fact, because nothing's proven, other than Marilyn Manson likes really dark BDSM stuff, which isn't a big secret if you're a big fan, or even a casual fan, really. I mean, if you've seen at least 3 music videos, any of them, pick any of them, like, you can tell this stuff, like even stuff like The Man That You Fear, like, okay, maybe it doesn't have any whips and chains in it, but come on, like, get serious. Like, alright, like, I need to, like, pay a little attention here so I don't fucking soft lock the game again. Real quick, because that was, yeah, there we go. Get out of here, you fireball. So now he's being drugged further over a film that was a production that was made with a professional actress that was in a music video. But the media wants to spin it like, oh no, he got some innocent groupie and did all these horrific things to her. She wasn't a groupie. She was a friend, or at least like an artistic collaborator. I'm really fucking all this shit up. That's what it was. Like, you know, come on, like, whoops. She was a fucking collaborator. You know, that's just ridiculous. I mean, look, and the same thing applies. Like, if this was somebody I hated, like if the Nickelback singer, all these things came out about him, but there was no proof, I'd be saying the same thing, other than, well, I'm not a fan of Nickelback, but we can't just cancel this guy because people are just saying, or like, here's a real example, Onision. I don't like him. I don't like his content, his music. I don't like. Yeah, he's a dick. I think Marilyn Manson's a dick too, for the record, in real life. I think the guy's an asshole. Whatever. He makes great art, in my opinion, and whatever. But do I think he's a criminal? Yeah, all the cocaine he snorted, like, but nobody. This isn't about that kind of criminal activity. This is about groupies that aren't groupies, or I don't know, or people that like were gonna marry him and somehow didn't. I'm looking at you, Evan Rachel Wood, that somehow didn't know that he was when you get to the point where you're engaged to somebody, that, I mean, maybe I'm stupid, but that's a big deal. I think engaged, like, to be married, and I know Hollywood marriages aren't really forever, just by record. But whatever, and I still find it so weird that all his two biggest famous relationships, Rose McGowan, who kind of helped start the Me Too movement around Harvey fucking douchebag Weinstein. She was a victim of his, along with, you know, many others, and She says she stands with survivors. You know, she's covering her ass if it really does come out that, and they do get proof. But she's like, but when I was with him and we were engaged, he didn't do any of this stuff. Like, oh yeah, like, and same with Dita Von Teese, who was married to him. What am I just doing sitting here? Getting too into what I'm talking about. But yeah, like, these are the people that we always associated with Marilyn Manson because, well, he was engaged to one and married to the other. Dita Von Teese said, like, yeah, he was an alcoholic, drug addict, and cheated on me. Like, but this other stuff, like, no, that he wasn't that person when I knew him, and that's all I gotta say on it. Like, Dita was even more brief about it. Like, they're just both like, and I almost wonder if they're thinking in their heads, like, look, the guy likes heavy BDSM. Like, maybe I do too. Like, maybe Evan Rachel Wood didn't want that as part of her image, that she's into heavy, like, gun play and knife play and getting cut and like, whipped with literal, like, I don't mean little fucking porn shop whips, like, real whips and shit that will, like, give you scars forever or whatever. Like, do I think that she knew about that and she knew what was up? Yeah, I do. It's an opinion. I'm not. If it turns out, I will eat my words, like I said. But so now that's what's going on. Yeah. make a promotional video for your art that just happened to never come out. That's probably why he was showing it to somebody like, yeah, we made this film called Groupie back when we were shooting the Long Hard Road Out of Hell music video, you know, the one that we all saw on MTV. And yeah, it just never worked. Like, my publicist said it probably wasn't a good idea or whatever. Like, something like that. Like, read his book or just anything about him. Like, he likes to make a lot of short home movies and stuff, and the guy is shocking. Just along with Trent Reznor, everybody's like, oh, well, Trent Reznor had nothing to do with it. And by the way, I love Trent Reznor far more than Marilyn Manson as an artist. That's not really even putting down Marilyn Manson. That's just a fact about me. I've seen Nine Inch Nails a lot more times than him. And, like I said, like, I've gotten, like, band members sweat on me and probably spit, like, you know, because it's a crazy, it's the nature of the fucking type of music and the concert you're at. Like, get real here. Like, because like I said, me and millions of others, we all have assault cases against these rock stars, don't we, for getting some spit on our arms and some sweat maybe doused, you know, from a headbanging, and, you know, I mean, it's just like, this is ridiculous. An arrest warrant for it, nonetheless. Nice, yeah. I'm gonna just pause here, fuck you. This is a practice speedrun, I can do that. Actually, we'll have the menu open. Anyway, so it's like, I'll shut the fuck up about Marilyn Manson here, but I just think it's yes, and part of it is because I'm a fan. But like I said, I don't like Onision, and there's no proof. I think also he's a bad person, and like, but should people, just for being bad people, not criminal activities, real proven criminal activities, should people really be canceled and lose their jobs, record labels, anything, over just being bad people? I think everybody in the world, oh damn it, I mapped, would lose their jobs. You know, I mean, where's the line, you know? Come on, get serious, people. I mean, really. It's ridiculous that... It's just ridiculous, I think. So that's the latest in the story that I'm following, Marilyn Manson shit. Yeah, there was an unreleased, basically, music video or art film. Doppelgangers is one that I like by Marilyn Manson. I'm gonna have to concentrate on this, alright? What the fuck was that shit? Still don't have the arrows down, guys. See? Whatever, no more arrows. Just die, you fuckers. Wow, I'm doing really shitty on this stupid fight. I feel like I shot enough arrows hit these guys that they should really be dying soon. There, finally. Alright. So what else do we got? Enough with Marilyn Manson. What the? Oh, I hit something. I have the shoulder button programmed to select because I don't use select in this run of this game. If you're just getting here, subscribe if you want. Notificationables, whoops, if you want. Even though I just picked up a rock for no reason. It's alright though. It'll be fine. On Twitch, give me a follow. I don't even have it. I'm not wanting money. Well, who doesn't want money? But I don't even have it set up to where I don't know how that works. Like, to subscribe, because that means you pay money. No, just give me a follow. And this is if you want, you know, if you feel like it. Like, I don't just speedrun Zelda. Like, I casually play. And, as I said, what am I doing? Talk about random shit. And eventually want to... Come on. I eventually want to, yeah, have other people in here, you know, talking about things, whether it be in chat or whatever. Wow, I'm just totally dropping the ball here. I'm totally fucking up. Yeah. This is such a casual speedrun, I don't really care. Obviously. All bonk speedrun. Every time I bonk, I don't know. So what else is going on? I brought up Onision. Nobody seems to be talking about the fourth part of the documentary. Like, nobody. Like, Repzion, like the day before it was officially released, he probably got an advance copy like everybody else did with the last 3 parts, and I watched him and mostly agreed with what he said. On Twitch he was streaming the documentary and his commentary and everything with it. Yeah. Let me concentrate here because of these stupid cabbage boulders. I don't want to deal with them. Ooh. I don't know what even else there is to say about Onision. I can basically just say exactly what I just said about Marilyn Manson, only with one massive difference. I don't like Onision's art. Or it is art by definition. I think it's crappy art. Or it's just art not meant for me, meant for younger audiences, other genders. It's just not for me, you know, and that's okay. But once again, the allegations against him. Do I think, once again, he's a bad person? Yeah, I think does he like girls on the young side? Yeah. Most of the world, the age of consent is 16. I don't think he likes, you know, he's like a P word. I don't think so. Like, is he and groomer? Don't think so. It's possible, because, you know, I'm talking about this fourth part, which is entitled Sarah's Story, and Sarah is the only one of the alleged victims where I feel like her story has the most credibility. I think I think there's a piece of the story missing, and once again, if I'm wrong, I won't just eat my words like that too, but I strongly apologize. I truly apologize, but I think she was into a threesome with them. Does that make it right? Especially since she lived there when she was underage, like, and they were her legal guardians. I mean, Greg and Kai, Onision and Kai, his husband, formerly known as the girl Laney Bot, the female Laney Bot. Now she's his husband, male Kai. Damn it, motherfucker. You know, yeah. Do I think Kai's a bad person? Yeah. Do I think Shiloh is a really bad person and that's why... What am I doing? See, it's so hard to talk about this crap in speedrun. I don't know. I don't know why I do it. It's kind of fucking stupid, isn't it? I think Sarah was naive, but I do not think she's as innocent. Like, just her telling her fucking story, it was nothing like Shiloh's. Like, he destroyed everything. My music career failed. Like, and then Onision has the receipts of during this time when she said, I lost my music career. He's like, huh, that's weird. Here she is in the studio. Here she is recording. Here she is doing some promo pictures for her music career. Yeah, and plus add the fact that I realize this is a separate issue from Onision, but it kind of blurs together. The way she called Nick DeOrio a predator because he criticized her. Really? A predator? Like, and deplatform, and put hashtag deplatform predators. Like, you know, hold up a second here. Like, seriously? Like, you know, she fucked with Edwin of Edwin's generation. You know, Edwin Costa, yeah. Like, yeah, she's not a good person, and that's why her and Onision kept getting back together with each other. Like, you know, the video where she's like, I'm gonna destroy you. But she went back to him because I think they both are people who, are just not very good people. And, you know, it's my opinion. Let me concentrate, please. One sec. I'll get back to Gregory, the YouTube psycho, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I think Shiloh's a terrible person, like, right on par with Onision. And Kai, but they were too crazy. Kai also, I think, is like that, but, it worked. They're married, they have kids. Now, as far as the Sarah stuff, which is really what I'm trying to talk about, because that's what the whole documentary was. Onision's dad, like, we all were surprised, because we didn't know anything about him other than what Greg said, like, oh, he was abusive and blah, 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 which maybe so, but, you know, I think Greg, for such a, he needs to grow up sometime. Like, dude, like, you were in the military, and you can't deal with, your dad, like, well, I mean, it sounded like he just, like, this isn't right to do to your child. No, hell no. Like, but he just, like, backhanded him or something. Like, but you know, Greg, the king of exaggerations, he's making it sound like the fucking guy beat him on a regular basis and abused him on a regular basis. It's like, really? You think he did that? What am I doing? Killing it. Alright, that's what I wanted. I wanted the stupid guard to be gone, so... Even though I don't need the red rupees, it's just a matter of, I don't know, I just want to do it that way. Probably should have got those arrows, but whatever. It'll be alright. Damn it. But Sarah was always the one, and I do feel like she got manipulated. I do still feel like some Master Sword, yo. I do still feel like there probably is a piece of that story missing. I feel there's a lot of pieces of stories missing with a lot of these cases where, like I was mentioning about Evan Rachel Wood, like, maybe that's not good for her fucking career and her brand for the world to know, that she's really into deep BDSM and likes to be cut and stuff. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, okay? But that's what it seems like to me. And as me and others have said, it's kind of interesting. She's friends with Amber Heard, very good friends. Somebody who also falsely, well, we don't know that Evan did. Evan Rachel Wood did, but this person did. Amber Heard told everybody that Johnny Depp abused her, but here's where, you know, as we all know, there's proof. Like he was smart enough to record when she was the one abusing, and she's like, yeah, I abuse you all the time. Fuck you. Like, but guess what? I'll just come out and say you do it to me, and everybody will believe me because I'm a woman. But good job, Johnny. You got that on tape. Like, you got actual proof. Good. That's, you know, otherwise it is all just hearsay, you know. Also interesting that Marilyn Manson and Johnny Depp are close friends as well. Like, there was like Johnny Depp has played guitar for Marilyn Manson live. There was even talk about him joining the band. I don't know if that was, I mean, it was talk all over the internet, like, you know, Marilyn Manson fans like, is Johnny Depp gonna be the new guitar player? Yeah, they're close. You know, he was in the music video for, I think it was We Know Where You Fucking Live. If not, it was off that record. I think it was a different track. Whatever, you know, they were, oh shit, I totally fucked this. Why didn't I not switch over to Boomerang? What's the point of wasting time with Boomerangs when I didn't even, whatever. It's whatever. No, it was a fuck up. I need to, oh no, this is gonna be another fuck up because I didn't, see? I'm not even doing this right. Dumpster fire trash. Oh my god. It's like the game keeps fucking me, but it keeps giving me heart pieces, so it's like, I guess it's alright. Or, well, the game isn't fucking me, I'm just doing terrible. I dare you guys to try to talk about serious topics or just drama topics or any of it, like, and try to concentrate on precision in a speedrun. It's kind of impossible. Oh my god, give me a fucking break. Oh, just die, you fucking fuck. Jesus. Oh, now there's no hearts. No heart drops for me. So, Sarah's the only one of the Onision alleged victims that I think there is something there. Grooming? I'm not going that far. Maybe, though. That's... because Shiloh is a fucking psychopath. Like, Greg was actually right about that. And people who defended her, she ended up attacking because they wouldn't be her echo chamber. People like Nick DeOrio and people like Nick and Edwin. Like, anybody who dared to cross her, whether they were a big internet name, just come out here. I don't care if you hit me or not. I'm sick of this shit. I should already be out of this room. Oops. Alright, was this arrows? No, just that. Okay. And here's a heart. Alright, you know, Regina, Onision has never met face-to-face ever in real life. I believe he said, like, we've never even chatted on a webcam, just a couple DMs a couple times, like, she talked to Kai, and I saw the pictures that were, it looked like girls sending each other bathing suit pictures to each other, not grooming shit, like, you know, it's what it is. It's cancel culture without proof. Look, and the thing is, like, any of us, Augie, all them, who we're not defending Greg as a person, but we are. It's like the whole big. We're looking at the whole big picture here. That without proof, if you just start accusing people, then where's the justice for real victims and victimizers? Where's they belong to be prosecuted by the law, right? Fuck you, giving me all these blue balls. Better stop this, Agamemnon. I got, like, literally the worst RNG for this possible so far. Great. But, you know, I feel like this is just, like, obvious, but this is how out of hand cancel culture's got. I mean, we're not even canceling people anymore. We're canceling plastic potatoes and Bugs Bunny characters, the Muppets, like, a bunch of stuff that it's just like... You know, fuck cancel culture. It doesn't even work, technically. Because, like, the people who actually do get caught red-handed with actual 100% proof, or substantial proof, like people would say, well, Marilyn Manson, there's substantial proof. Why? Because he dresses and looks that way? Because that's what a lot of people are going by. Saturday Night Live on their finale episode during the fake news with Colin and Michael Che, he did the joke about Marilyn Manson. He's like Marilyn Manson over the People magazine cover story. Like, he's like, yep, it's always the ones that you think that I'm not even paying attention. Look at this garbage. Whatever. I don't have a fucking live split, so it doesn't matter. This is practice. So. My God, I'd be pissed if I really did have a timer at this point. Like that last thing that I missed, that was a stupid miss. But look at all this. Look at this. Whatever. Just hurry up. I'm tired of hearing this fucking music. I'm tired of seeing you bounce around like a fucking dickhead. Fuck off. Thank you. You know. I feel like I can, like, breathe now. Not that I was, like, even clutching, because this is just a practice run that I'm doing pretty dumb with, but yeah, I mean, it's getting to the point of just absurdism at this point. Like I said, if 100% proof, real, actual proof comes out that Marilyn Manson has done something that isn't just being a bad person, like something criminal, something highly illegal, and I'm not talking about like cocaine or something, like, because I feel like that's what they're gonna come after him next. Like, did you know he did a lot of cocaine? Yeah. Didn't you realize that the Mechanical Animals album, like, you know, it had a very, like, it was supposed to be his Ziggy and the Stardust type album, like, and like, did you read his book? Yeah, he's always had a big problem with coke. Like, well, cocaine is illegal. Like, yes, we know. What in the fuck is... How am I getting caught up in that? I don't think I believe I've gotten caught up in that silly hedge since I was a kid playing this for the first time. Anyway, yeah, just ignore that. So, okay, now we're gonna talk about probably the most serious topic, monkey politics. Kiki the monkey here, he does, wow, you bitch. Oh, did you see that? That fucking bitch tried to, like, nail me with a bomb, like, I don't believe that's ever happened. Like, look at this. Monkeys, all on the screen here. Like, look at them. Don't tell me that Kiki and Helmasaur aren't in league to steal people's rupees, and then Helmasaur's like, yeah, I'll kill him, except that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna bash his mask off with a mallet and then arrow him to death. Freaking monkey conspiracy, monkey business. I still love the film 12 Monkeys, starring Bruce Willis. Fucking awesome film. Especially, and Brad Pitt's performance. Bruce rocked, but like Brad Pitt, like in the asylum, like, we're all monkeys, monkey business. It's so fucking funny. Monkey business. It was like, I think the Marx Brothers that was playing in the asylum. I love that movie. At the time, I thought it was kind of underrated for a Bruce Willis movie, and I think Terry Gilliam did that film, a big name director. It was him or the one... I get these directors mixed up, and I also get my mind mixed up, like, oh, what do I do here? I've only did it a billion times. Thing is, I haven't did it like I'm not a world record speedrunner. I'm like a noob, so whatever. Oh, I can't do hammer jump, but I can bonk into the chest with the big key. So hey, there's that. I can bonk. Because this is real life. This is real. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, there wasn't really much news. So, yeah, like, I mean, I've already talked about a lot of this stuff. And my opinions on it, I don't know. Oh boy, this room. Where is everybody? Yeah, I knew the minute I stuck my head out, I'd get some fireballs to the face. Are you gonna, like, get anywhere where I can, like, kill you? Bullshit. Oops. Well, whatever. That works, too. This monkey palace of monkeying around. Oh, what the fuck was that? Yeah, I mean, does anybody have anything they'd like to talk about? Like, I mean, there's just not really much, in my opinion. It's why did I like charge my sword before walking in here? That made literally no sense. Yep, my head's not in the game, but it'll be alright. Practice. By the way, when I take a drink, like what I'm drinking today, currently, right now, like I said, I don't know, I just noticed that streamers and content creators don't show the brand, and I've noticed that they hold cans and stuff to where the brand is covered up, so I don't know how that works, so I'm just doing it. Okay, I lost one heart, so that's good enough. That room is a nightmare. Unless the RNG's like great, then it's fun. It's like, oh cool, I killed like pretty much them all in one hammering. But most of the time the RNG gods are like, fuck off, bitch. Helmosaur, let's go. Oops. Okay, you want to play it that way then? Bitch. There we go. Yeah. Kiki's gonna be mad that I killed his means of, grifting those rupees out of people. Alright, so since this is going on, excuse me. Yeah, the whole dream thing, it's just ridiculous. Like, nobody fucking cares except for, like, WQ cared, like, because he grinds away, like, on this game and another game. The real speedrunners, the ones who don't splice, that don't cheat, that don't use mods, ROM hacks, blah, 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 like, they don't cheat. Like, yeah, it's really annoying. Like, I've just started speedrunning, like, so I guess I'm a member of the community, like, way low tier or whatever, that's fine. And it pisses me off. It's like, what's the point of, if just because your fame is gonna get you, if just fucking fame is gonna, if you can get away with it, if you're more famous, like, we'll let it go, you cheating, or like, you know, or well, you make us, like, lots of money, Pokemon, so, it doesn't matter that you broke, copyright law, it doesn't matter, like, we'll let it go, and a slap on a wrist for them isn't even a ban, it's just like literally like a digital, like, bad Pokemon, alright, the end. This guy should not be there. These bomber fucking ogres, what, I don't know all the official names of the enemies, I don't care. They're gonna be the death of me. The literal death, no, not the literal death of me. I don't know. God, I'm smoking more than I should. And I tried to make a rule that I wouldn't smoke on stream much. Barely would, because it bothers so many people with good reason. It's a stupid habit that destroys your body and destroys your bank account. Like I said, I'm not somebody who's like, oh, I'm gonna quit, like, that annoys me, people who, like, every 3 months, smokers who say they're gonna quit, it really bugs me. It's just like, don't say that until you're actually, like, serious about it. It's just my take on it. But I was serious last year. Like, maybe around Christmas 2019 or something, and you know what happened after that. 2020 happened, and it's like, I can't quit no cigarettes during this madness. Like, you know, I have anxiety disorder. I have acute anxiety disorder, and while cigarettes are not what doctors recommend, I have been smoking since a very young age, stupidly. I do want to quit, but I'm not going to announce that to myself or to anything, or to anyone, and because that's cool, the boomerangs in midair. Okay, while this shit goes on, the what have you here, Big Lebowski, like, yeah, we can head over there to Little Larry's place, buy the In-N-Out Burger when we're done with the what have you here. It was like some super pretentious, like, art, like it's fucking, I love that movie. Like, everybody knows, like, some of the classic scenes. My favorite still really is Little Larry, damn it. Like, where's the money, Larry? Is this your homework, Larry? John Goodman's like, is this your homework, Larry? And finally, Jeff Bridges, the dude, snaps and is like, we know it's your fucking homework. Why did I go in here and do this? Like, it doesn't matter if I have heart full hearts here or not? Anyway, and then, like, alright, John Goodman, like, alright, this is pointless. He has a briefcase that he dug out of his house. Like, we don't even know if he's a Vietnam vet. He claims that he... Fuck you. Fucking cabbage boulder. You're a muff cabbage. That's a South Park reference. The Jersey Shore mock episode. The episode where they spoof Jersey Shore. You ain't nothing but muff cabbage. You ain't nothing but muff garbage. You garbage? What, me and my family? Fucking awesome. Like, it turns out Kyle has got the 3J strike according to Cartman. Ginger, Jew, Jersey. That's 3 strikes, can. You're out. Like, he really thinks they're all spelled with the letter J. I don't know, it's so funny. And then one time, he spelled Jew. I think he was ragging on Cartman as usual, and said, we can't do this, you guys. There's a J-O-O over there. Like, he thinks Jew is spelled J-O-O. Oh, you gotta love fucking Cartman. He's fucking ridiculous. The J-O-O over there. Or there was one point where, I don't know, Cartman had some harebrained scheme, and was trying to, I think it was like when they were like spoofing the MCU and DCU, and he's like, who let the Jinger in? Once again thinks that Ginger spelled with a J, even though there is a really excellent band called Ginger spelled with a J that I recommend checking out if you like heavier music, like not like Slayer heavy, but, well, I mean, the female singer is incredible because she can do melodic vocals. She can sing circles melodically around Amy Lee from, Amy Lee from Evanescence. She could sing circles around her, and then she can also do blood-curdling death metal screams as well. Like, if you don't watch, like, the video, you don't even believe it. You're like, well, that's clearly a female vocalist and this is a male vocalist. Like, nope, it's all her. Jinger. It's the name. The band's called Ginger and it's spelled that way. The song I'd recommend checking out is called Pisces. Alright, Thieves Town, let's go. Damn it. Oh. I know the gameplay's been fucking terrible, but I've been rambling on about a bunch of things. Okay, let's not get hit here. Uh-oh. Yeah, alright. And you spit your little fireball. Oh, usually you're not. Well, whatever, it'll be alright. Man, it wasn't until I started running this game that I realized those fire snakes, that only the head of them, that their head is the only thing that can hurt you. Like that fire snake back in that room. It's helpful for a lot of parts in the game. Like, oh, I can just, like, there's a part in Misery Mire like that. Oh, great, these fuckers are now in my... See, like, passing through the fire snake like that. It helps. Come here. Come here, fairy. I need your soul to replenish my hearts. So die. Link is such a mass murderer of fairies. Like, they're just minding their business, then he has to swipe in with his bug-catching net. They're like, we're not bugs, we're sentient little beings. Doesn't matter, I'm bottling you up. So for when I lose at Cold Stare, you're gonna be there to help me. I don't want to go to the Ice Palace. Well, sucks to be you, doesn't it? Yeah, the genocide of Hyrule fairies. Like, that's the new topic, guys. The genocide of Hyrule fairies at the hand of Link. And Zelda doesn't seem to give Princess Zelda doesn't even seem to give a shit either. She's like, yeah, bottle them fairies. Like, use their little souls for your life essence. Like, yeah. She doesn't care either. What's that? You thought the Zelda was the dude in green here? Well, that's just like in the game Celeste, when you play as Celeste. I'm not sure who this Madeline person is. They bring her up a lot, but when I'm playing Celeste as, you know, Celeste, what the fuck was that all about? I don't know. Yeah, what was the serious topic? Oh yeah, the genocide of Hyrule fairies at the hand of Link. I think, personally, we should cancel Link. See, his sword just hit that innocent guard. Like, that was a monster, so, okay, that shouldn't get... Like, look at these little mole guys. Like, he just bashes them down with a hammer. That's abuse. That's assault. Come on, I think we need to get an arrest warrant out for Link here. Come on, guys. Like, this is some serious stuff. I also, on good grounds, heard that once Link was speaking and some spittle flew out of his mouth and hit Moldorm in the well, he doesn't have arms somewhere, and Moldorm's pissed. You know, I'm pissed at you, Moldorm, for all those times that you anyway, I'm gonna concentrate here real quick. Bam, bam, bam. Hyrule fairies, genocide at Link's hand, yo. When will the madness stop, though? Don't know. Just fucking die, I'm doing terrible. Probably because I'm sitting here singing songs about fairy genocide, see? Well, that one just gets to fly off, but when he eats them, it's a little different when he just, like, eats them. It's just like, fairy. Tastes good. Like, the wings get caught in your teeth, but it's all good and your hearts are replenished. Yo, I mean... Boom. Fairy genocide, yo. I'm down with it. But what I just said was stupid, ridiculous shit, but is it really that much more ridiculous than, some of the other allegations with real life people? I feel like I'm gonna wake up and there's a new Marilyn Manson allegation. It seems that he's in league with Link from the Legend of Zelda franchise, and Nintendo has released a statement that they never knew who Marilyn Manson was, and that he was going around eating berries, and Link encouraged this behavior. I mean, that's some serious shit, yo. Plus, this frog is a groomer. He grooms himself by jumping into water and cleaning himself. It's just like Repzilla's cat. Repzilla, dude. The allegations, the grooming allegations. That's like Chris Hansen at Greg's door impersonation. The grooming allegations. It doesn't matter that Chris Hansen's a stupid ass grifter. That never gets old. The whole door Onishi. He was calling him James, wasn't he? Or he was calling him Greg. Yeah, like my name's not even Greg. Yes, but it legally was at one point. Like that 911 operator. Man, she should start a channel. I think we'd all watch it. Like how Or just make a video like like the day Onision, or yeah, Onision called me because Chris Hansen was on the property. Like, yeah, I think that's something we all would love to hear, that story from her perspective. Like, so then I asked him who's outside his house harassing, and he stuttered, it's Chris Hansen. And I was just like, this is a joke. It was a joke. You know, I mean, as funny as it was, Chris had no business on that dude's private property trying to do some journalist ambush techniques when you're not even a fucking journalist. You just played one on a successful show, which I'll give you props for being a part of the show that actually worked with the law, so you actually did get some monsters put away because you were the face of it, pretending to be doing, you know, that's why Chris Hansen won those Emmys for acting. He tricked everybody. Then when he got fired from that, which was a blip that most people didn't even know about, after that, he did some weird grifter shit, ripped some people off, fans off, some weird grifter shit. I don't know how else to put it. And then, you know, his little venture into YouTube. I don't really like these drama channels because they call me out, and I'm Chris Hansen. I'm basically a god among men. I have a private jet and a Ferrari. Well, actually, that all got repoed when I went bankrupt, if you will. Forgot to have this off. Yes, I get the fucking cape. Yes, I do use it for a cheap fight with Ganon. Why was I suddenly forgot how the buttons work. Yeah, normally I'd be like on my way out of the cape room. I don't know why I was just sitting there sword beaming into nothingness for no reason. Don't ask. Just don't worry about it. I don't know. Yeah, so I think we should cancel Link and the whole Legend of Zelda franchise and Nintendo as well, since they came up with the whole thing and the grooming. Oh yeah, Repzilla. Those allegations, the grooming allegations. Your cat Greg, I hear, is a self-groomer. Talk about the issues. Repzilla, I used to hate back in the old Poppy days, and I said something very uncalled for him on a comment in the Grimes music video because I was in a fucking shitty mood, and I really did hate him back then. Not the person, I don't know what he's like, and he's playing a character. The character I hate, okay? And I still dislike it, but, you know, he just does stories that Augie and Edwin and everybody else does, like, and he does it like a week late, and he gets obsessed with things like, used to be Poppy, now it's Eugenia. Like, he gets a little way too obsessed with some of this shit, like, ooh, like, yeah, like, even if they have done something wrong, it's like, yeah, everybody's already covered that, but okay, you want to fucking cover it too, like, okay, we don't need, like, a 6 video, Eugenia, Cooney update, like, why do we need that? Like, Eugenia's not gonna get canceled. It doesn't matter what kind of shit you dig up. It's just like Dream. It's like Dream is not gonna get canceled. It's too many followers and makes too much money for big people in charge. Like people like, you know, meanwhile, and do I think this is right? Fuck no. It's not right in any way, shape, or form. But does it happen? What am I doing? Does it happen? But Repzilla needs to address. Wow, that was stupid. He really needs to address the grooming allegations with Greg the cat. Cat licking its paws after a meal, grooming itself. That cat is only 4 years old. Which in cat ears is, oh no, 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 no. In cat ears, uh-oh. Well, fuck you. It's been a long time since Guardian, whatever he, Dungeon Master, Guardian, stupid, annoying troll hand is what I call it. I'm just gonna kill you now for fun, and fail miserably at that even. No! Quit dashing and fucking around and shit, I'm tired of it. Okay, what is this? What? Wow, my head is just like not in the fucking game. See, I was going to mallet? What? Hammer, mallet. By definition, it is a mallet, but get out of here. Wow, that was like a big mess of bullshit to go through for the big key. When that's like a simple, quick thing to do. Alright. Yes, I use ether there, and I don't think that's the proper strat, but like I always say, speedrunners are like, oh, well, you know, speedrunning is an art, yo. Like, use your own imagination. You don't have to use these strats to make up your own, or just do it however you want, and then you do that. And they're like, what the fuck are you doing? You're supposed to do it this way. You have to defeat Armos Knights that way. Like, oh, wait, I thought I thought you make it your own. Well, but you can't do that. I'm pretty sure I just did, like, I don't know. Thought maybe I'd get a heart there, but no such luck. Fuck. Oops. Well, this is better than yesterday when I was running this and I just totally got fucked. Yeah. I probably shouldn't say that because I just might get fucked at this, like, to where, like, it was kind of clutch with Mothra, like, and also here, you dash, hit the two little moldorns, and yeah, and then the fire snake does come different ways, but that time the fire snake was down there with the moldorns, which I've never seen before. I was like, what is this? Is this a joke? Is this a fucking joke to you? I don't know. It pissed me off because I was like, that fire snake never, the RNG, I've never seen it do that, at least during a speedrun. I've never seen that shit. Shit, I forgot about this. I wasn't even thinking, you always move those skulls out of the way. That's just what you do. Alright. Alright, Mothra. Did I say Moldorn? Or, well, I was talking about those little Moldorns. Alright, don't need the heart up there. Good. Yeah, I'm not gonna let the Dungeon Master fuck me here. I'd rather kill a waste of time. I hate when you're falling there and he somehow grabs you, just like fireballs hitting you as you fall. It's like, fuck off. Seriously. At Mothra, I just do a lot of spamming. And sometimes like that. See, that was good for me. Wow, one heart. Nice. Because there are strats for other bosses, but I've yet to see like a strat. Like the only one that I can do 50% of the time is in Swamp Palace, which will be way later on. Water eyeballs. I don't know what he's called. You know, he has those little pieces of eyeball or popcorn or whatever around him, like where you walk in there and you do a glitch with the hook shot where it's just like, and they all get wiped out. I can do that, and then you just finish him off with a couple slashes. The big main eyeball that's bouncing around in the water. I can do that 50% of the time. That's the only like boss strat that I know and can do, like maybe even more than 50%. Or how about this? I get like I start at, why did I go to Fire Rod? What the fuck is going on here? You'll never hit me. Why did I do that like that? I don't know. Just why did I dash that way? You know, I don't know. These are questions that need answers. So let me double check here. Yeah, I didn't. I'm not gonna need to get berries out of the island here. I can go straight to Ice Palace here because I didn't lose any. So, okay, I actually have to pause this because. Oh, okay. I had to check something on my phone. Something I wouldn't do during a real speedrun. This is a practice speedrun. This is just practicing and listening to me babble. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. Wait, I need, whatever. I kinda needed that bomb. You know, the bomb jump. Sometimes it really screws me. That's strat. The only reason it's fucked me the last couple times here is because, yes, I am blaming it on the controller. This is like the 4th time I've ran this game with this with the PlayStation 4 controller. Yeah. Like, coming up here, like, here's why I get the cape, you'll see in a minute. No, I don't do all the strats for this room. Like I said, I'll learn them, okay? I will. Trust me. You gotta trust me on this one. I will learn the strats for every little thing, and then I'll be the world record holder now. I mean, if I am cool, if I actually get that good, but I don't believe I will. Gimme. See, I usually just dash all the way through there, and at that time, what am I doing? Well, I guess I could do it that way. No, don't. Wow, I almost hit those spikes, which wouldn't have been a big deal, but it would have really annoyed me. Okay. Fire snake. There, that should be it. First try, good deal. Now, as far as the dashing around in here, no, I can't do that. I'm not that good. I need to get good, but, you know, hey, I got the bomb jump first try. Like, I'm back. I feel like I'm back to where I was before, like, using the GameCube controller. It's like, okay, I get it. And it's actually better, because the Joy-Con is more sensitive and better. Oh, I keep fucking this up. Just die. Okay. That's all I need. And like on this, like the sensitivity is different. It's better, but like, yeah, let's see. This room, I usually always can clear. Whoops, maybe not this time. Like, yeah, okay. This is a good ice palace. I got full health and full hearts. Cool. Very nice. Time for Cold Stare. He's a really easy boss. No, he is not. Alright, let's go Cold Stare. that wasn't good. That one bitch rogue eyeball that was charging me. You're first to die. Even though, yeah, fuck you. Charging me and making me lose fairy. And the rest of you will die soon enough. Getting your way out of that corner, huh? Wait, I don't want to get hit. It doesn't matter, I've got to restock the fairy before Misery Mire anyway, but cool. That was actually not bad. It wasn't good, but it wasn't horrible. So what are we gonna do, guys? Like, there was a speedrunner, a world record holder of this game, like, who says stuff like speedrunning is dead, but I question, like, last night he was practice for fun, speedrunning like I'm doing now, Link Between Worlds, I think. It was some mod, you know, that looked like, 10 times harder than this. Honestly, if I were like WQ or Andy Lassa, I would get so sick of running it. It would just become like playing Smells Like Teen Spirit on guitar, because I do believe speedrunning is like learning an instrument or whatever. Like, it's like, really? That was like one of the, Smells Like Teen Spirit, one of the first songs I learned. I don't really want to I don't really care to play it. Like, you'd want to, like, learn how to play a different song, like, or like even a mod of the game, since link control and physics and blah 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 blah. Oh wait, that's right, I didn't use a second fairy, so that was a big waste of time. What are you doing? I'm calling the cops. Link is a fairy groomer. He just uses them for the hearts. He doesn't. You think he cares about one fairy life? And Zelda, she's in on it too. And then we got the whole monkey conspiracy. I think this whole game really should be canceled. I just don't really see any way around it. Canceling obviously works. It obviously works. The grooming charges Greg. Sorry, I need to smoke again while we watch Misery Mire lose all the rain and this big motherfucking palace man. The grooming charges Greg. I like that one YouTuber, she's British, she always calls him Grog. Oh yeah, that's Alize. Grog. Like, she's awesome. And she's like, actually, like, did things like Reds. No! But it is funny with her accents. It sounds like grog, which kind of sounds like the word gross, like gross Greg, grog. Although I think she actually does believe that he's a real, actual P word or something, which is like, there's no proof of that at all. Like, do I think he's bad, and do I think he likes his girls a little young? And by that I mean, like, yeah, 16 and above. But most people don't realize that on this planet, most countries, 16 is, in fact, the age of consent. I think it should be everywhere, and let's just stop this, like in our country. Oh, in this state it's 16, in this state it's 17, in this state it's 18. Like, how about worldwide, or at least in the country, in America, where it's really weird, and we do have people like Onision, like, going to other cities to have sex, and like, see, that's the thing, Greg knows the rules, like, way too well, and that's a big criticism, like, oh, well, then clearly he's a pedophile, yeah, I didn't say the full word, whatever, I don't know if it even matters on a live stream, I don't know. I don't even know if it matters. What matters is that I get fucking up. Isn't it funny, smokers, like, who do stupid things like that, who put the hand over it, like there's wind in here. I mean, there's a fan blowing in this room, but, that's it. I don't know. I feel like I've ran out of things to talk about, and there's still quite a bit of game left here. So, I mean, there's 3 more dungeons, and then good old March of the Pig. Ganon. Yes, that was a 9 Inch Nails reference. That's what I write on my splits. March of the Pig for the Ganon fight for my live splits. I cut out doing the bitch key, but now it's still such a habit to me that I'm like halfway there, and I'm like, oh shit, I wish I wasn't doing this, but it's kind of too late now. I might as well just fucking do it, get it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't care if you hit me because there's this. So what you know about that? Because I know all about that. In fact, if you will. Chris Hansen has to say, if you will, after every other sentence. I'm going to Taco Bell, if you will. I like the Anchoritos. They don't even make Anchoritos anymore. Some Taco Bells still carry Anchoritos. And that was a reference to the South Park episode that was making fun of Jennifer Lopez. I am Jennifer Lopez. I eat tacos and burritos. Like, I want an anchovito. Like, they don't even make anchovitas anymore. Like, where Cartman's doing this shit with his hand. Like, what was the name that he came up, because it's something wildly specific. Like, when he talks with the hand. Damn it. Mitch Connor. You see, I never was Jennifer Lopez. I was Mitch Connor. And I like the Mitch Connor appeared in the video game as well, and gave Kyle like an existential crisis. And I don't know. All the existential crises that fucking Cartman has inflicted upon Kyle. Like, well, wait a minute, like, the hand thing is stupid, it's just Cartman. Like, yeah, well, why is it on your hand, Kyle, and you're doing the voice now? I don't know. Like, that was part of the video game at the end. I don't know if that was the DLC or what. What am I doing? Who knows? But I love, like, that's an old South Park that's still a classic to me, the Jennifer Lopez one, because I've heard all the stories about what the show says, that, plus you're a mean and spiteful bitch who spits on anybody who isn't wealthy. I really do believe that about her, about J-Lo, I think. I mean, like, look at the Super Bowl with Shakira. Shakira is way better at Latin pop music, at the dance. She's a better dancer, she's a better performer, and J-Lo's an excellent performer. I just can't stand her music or her persona, which I don't think she has a persona. I think that's literally who she is, in real life. Like, you know, and South Park roasts everybody, but there's certain people that they really roast. Like, and there's a reason for that. I mean, they are celebrities themselves. They became overnight celebrities because they're fucking excellent artists and comedians. So they brush shoulders with Hollywood people. And I feel like they were at a party and Jennifer Lopez was there, and she seems like the type like, oh, there's people who do the poo-poo humor. I don't even want them breathing in my direction. Yeah, it's devolved into the news for the day, which that's already devolved. I don't know. So now we're just talking about random South Park episodes, but I don't know. What's the problem with that? What's wrong with that? Roasting J-Lo. She deserves it. She's got millions. There was a big part in her story, well, that I didn't really forget about it. It was retained in my brain, but for some reason I just hadn't thought about it for so many years. Like how she was married to Diddy, and then there was the shooting, and then she like quickly slipped her way, divorced her way out, just like, P. Diddy who? I don't know. I was at that club. We were married, but I had nothing. I actually have no idea. I don't even. I'd have to go look that story up again and reread all the details, which I just don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, but you know, maybe I should. Maybe these people trying to cancel Lisa Frank, the silly designer who designed like fancy pencils and folders for kids. Like, oh, we're gonna cancel her because. If she really did a literal death threat, okay. But I think she was just like, yeah, did she treat her workers like shit? So did Walt Disney. A lot of artists did and have literally stole. I don't think she stole. The deal is she, and it does, the part that these are American natives, Native Americans, whatever you want to say, that's who she asked, can you draw this imagery? Unicorns, rainbows, teddy bears, hot pink stuff, like that's gonna appeal to girls that are in school. That, I mean, although I recall, like, Lisa Frank was so huge, like even me and most guys had like a pencil or two, but no, it was like Gucci. Like Creepshow Art did a video on it. Yeah, Creepshow Art did a video, and she said like, no, this shit was like Gucci the way, you know. It was like, you know, like, it was a big status thing, and yeah, I remember it, like, so, she asked them, it doesn't matter that they were American natives / Native American, that shouldn't matter in this story. I don't even understand why it matters, because she could have did the same thing, found some artists that were black, that were white, Italians like me, I don't know. Why does that part of the story matter? But the thing is that they drew these, and if you know just the bare minimum of Native American art, they don't typically draw puppy dogs and rainbows. Like, that's not, so, but that's what she wanted, and then she bought the drawings from them. That's not stealing if you buy it, right? It's called commissioning, and artists do it all the fucking time. I did it, like, and then here's the part that people are raising eyebrows and wanting to cancel. Well, there's two parts. Of the first part, that she sold them, like, you know, for millions, and only paid them, you know. Is that wrong? Walt Disney always did that. Like, a lot of artists have did that, like mainstream big millionaire ones, and she is like a double-digit millionaire artist, like Lisa Frank. But, and then the other thing is, well, she's a tyrant. She's the type of boss that walks around and fires people like, boom, like, you're fired, get the fuck out of here, for over little things, or artists that haven't even done anything wrong. She just doesn't like the way the cologne that person or perfume that person is wearing that day. The death threat part, was she really given legit death threats like, you'll be sleeping with the fishes, I'm Lisa Frank? I don't think so. I think she said like, you're gonna do what I say or you die, like back to South Park Garrison. You go to hell, motherfucking hell. You piece of fucking trash. I hate going in, it's OCD shit, but I hate going in dungeons with no heart, or without full health. Fucking annoys me, alright? Anyway, like, that's like the stupidest cancellation, and I even get it, and Creepshow Art covered it, who I agree with most of what Shannon says. Shout out to her. Check out her channel. Make your own decision if you like that content creator. Just because she's friends with other content creators you like doesn't, I mean, like, I say people should just make up their minds with this shit, their own minds, and not be like, oh, nope, they're canceled. Like, well, why are they canceled? Like, why don't you look into it, and make your own decisions, and not just go along with this giant retarded echo chamber of, yep, they're gone, they're canceled. Meanwhile, EDP, like, admits to being a literal P word, and even though there was no, it was either 12 or 13-year-old girl. Even though there never was one, he thought there was, and they confronted him on video live, and he's like, yeah, I knew the age, and yeah, I wanted to have sexual relations with her. I mean, he said it differently, like, I'm trying to say it, like, different, so I don't know what I can say. Like, YouTube and Twitch, their shit is so fucking, you know, you don't know what you can say now. Simple slang terms that never used to be a problem are now a problem, but I don't know. Oh, I thought that stupid fucking skeleton was gonna get in there and try to fuck up my life. But he didn't, so you get to live. Oh, that one decided to fuck my life. Cool. That's pretty cool, I guess. You know, sometimes RNG doesn't fuck up my life. It's pretty cool. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. Get serious. Stupid run. Quit buzzing. I just want to kill something. I just want to kill something. And now I'm gonna like go get these arrows. What is that? Has the song I just want to kill something. It's called Ghost Rap, I think. Isn't that a ghost? Or it's Ghost Main, and Hell Rap is the name of the song. I actually like that song. Ghost Main's actually alright for me, because I'm picky about new artists, but I like 100 Gex. During Electra, I like half of their songs. I mean, yeah, I think a lot of those ideas like came from things like Broken Side, you know, where I always loved a Broken Side because I thought, and I still think, they're a joke band, right? Like, they're a joke band. It's supposed to be funny, and I feel like, you know, to an extent, that's, you know, 100 Gex. Stupid horse, I just fell off of, or stupid horse, I just fell off of my course. Lost the money in my bank account. Oh no. Stupid horse, like, yeah, this isn't deep shit, it's funny shit, but the music is catchy and it's fun. It's for fun, you know? So what's wrong with that? Oh no. Oh no. Get out of the way. There. So, yeah, what should we cancel? We've already canceled Link. I really shouldn't even be playing this game. Like, literally should not. I shouldn't be playing. I don't even need those rupees. I just got them anyway. I just threw them on the ground. I was at the farmer's market with my so-called girlfriend. She hands me the phone, says it's my dad. Man, I'm not a part of your system. My dad's not a phone. I don't think that will ever stop being funny to me. Like, it's been funny to me since SNL and Andy Samberg put that skit out. Doesn't matter, because man, I ain't a part of your system. Man, I ain't a part of this cancel culture system. That's why I'm playing Legend of Zelda. Link's a groomer. Link's a groomer. And a coomer. And Zelda cucks him all the time. So wait, it actually should be Princess Zelda being cancelled for not, I don't know, for whatever reason. Give me a heart. Oh, thanks, dude. No heart drops. So you have to waste some time and do this. Coomers and groomers and boomers and zoomers. I don't know. What the fuck that thing usually... Whatever. Doesn't matter. Don't matter, dog. But I know something about you. You went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. What's the matter, dog? You embarrassed? This guy's a gangster. His real name's Clarence. Oh, man, 29 arrows. All I wanted was a 30. I have OCD. And Clarence lives at home with both parents, and Clarence's parents have a real good marriage. This guy don't want to battle. He's shook. There ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Shit, what am I doing? What are you doing exactly? I just want to do the glitch. Will you just let me? No? Kinda? Maybe? Okay, fine, I'll do it the right way, the non-fun way. Wow, he's being really aggressive and usually is not this aggressive. Okay. Enough. It's enough. I just was like, I'm not losing my fairy there, and I never do. Like, see, you can tell I know how to do that strat, but I need to learn to on this controller better, because it's like, hold down on that and then hit beast. Okay, I can do it that way. Sorry, just working out, you know. Who are you people in here supporting this groomer? Wank, take... I got a confession, you guys. I take showers. I brush my teeth and wash my face and comb my hair. I groom myself. I am an admitted self-groomer. I think I should be canceled and not be allowed to play shitty speedruns of Link to the Past. I think, you know... EDP, but yeah, let him stay, a self-confessed P-word. But me, I take showers, so, cats are the biggest offenders, that's why I say Repzilla, Greg the cat, the grooming allegations, I'm here to talk about the allegations, the grooming allegations, Greg. My name's not even Greg. Or I think, what was he saying? I think he was saying Greg. Why did I hit pick hammer? What was that about? Grooming allegations. Like, really, I think Chris Hansen in that, with that whole bullshit, like, he knew Greg and Kai weren't going to open the, because what would it, okay, let's pretend for a second Onision had... and Kai, or one or the other, had opened that door. Like, I'm here to talk about the allegations. Like, it was, like I said, it was funny, but totally uncalled for. It's totally illegal too. It's private property. But Chris Hansen's above the law. Because he is the law. I don't, oh man, see, here's another reason why they're my most hated enemy. I can't get in that door now. And he's probably gonna, when he takes a billion years to fucking groomer. Those enemies are, in fact, groomers. They're Goombas, like, rebranded under a new name, and now they turn to rocks. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. Hell no. I'm just not a fan of that kind of disgusting garbage. Okay, bye. Oh, don't you start flying away from me. I don't have time for stupid-ass fairy RNG. I don't have time for it. I've got to, like, cancel everybody today. We gotta cancel everyone, boys. Let's go. Whoops. I can't even hit the hammer on the head. What's up with that? And I've got to say, ooh-wee, what's up with that? What's up with that? I'd like to just say, oh wait, I did it. I totally fucked that. Why did I not do it this way, the way you're supposed to, or the way I... Not good. It's Not good. Alright. Turtle power. Let's go. I'm Chris Hansen, and I care about the victims. I care about the money they generate me. I mean, me selling the Onision story with everybody but Shiloh's consent and tricking Edwin and throwing him under the bus. I mean, that's just part of the show business. And to you, Edwin, maybe this is just to take the eyes off your own drama. Yeah, you said that same bullshit with Repzion. Like, I just gotta wonder if this is just a way to take your own drama. And like in Repzion's live response and Ogisha is like, okay, well, yeah, you got me there. And then he pulls the same excuse on Edwin, like, well, to you, Edwin, if you will. Edwin's generations, if you will. Like, he always has to, like, you know, Onision, Greg, James, Gregory, if you will. The YouTube psychopath from Washington State. Like, he asks, it's like, do you have to do that every time? Like, yes. This is serious fucking business. I have to say it and say my little psycho brat thing that he probably didn't come up with. Probably Angry Slug or Big Money came up with that, honestly, would be my guess. Big Money Onision and Angry Slug Productions, people that if it wasn't for Chris being such a fuck up, we wouldn't even know their names, I don't think. I mean, unless you're like on Twitter all day long, then maybe, I guess, but you would have stumbled across these people. Get out of my way, you fucker. Wow, that went actually very well. I can't be mad there. Hey, you stay out of my way, bitch. Get in there, Link. Need to stand up. Only half of this left to go, and then the final palace, and then one cannons. Easy. Yes, I used the cape. Deal with it. Oh shit. Oops, I have the wrong thing out. The grooming allegations. Oh, come on. That was not cool. I got through the door fast enough. It's not fair. You would think, excuse me, you would think that, that life wasn't fair. Is it? Life's fair, right? But the video game should be fair, okay? See, I'm just de-evolved into babbling about all sorts of garbage. This fucking dumpster fire shit. I mean, you really shouldn't be watching this ever. You just never should, because you are, in fact, grooming. Look, like real grooming, actual cases, that is not funny, but I'm making fun of cases that have no proof or, you know, or even if there is proof of, you know, with Repzilla's cat. Like, I hear it licks its paws even, that, it licks its paws, it licks its mouth after eating meals, after eating tuna. First of all, this cat is a tuna addict, and then after eating said tuna, it grooms itself. Not good to be addicted to a drug like that, huh? It doesn't make you look very good, Repzilla. Greg's really dropped the ball on you, didn't he? I don't even know what to say, man. You'll probably come out with a video. This dead pop star guy, he's not good. He smokes cigarettes, and I can speedrun Zelda better than him. Really, you can speedrun Zelda? I mean, I'm sure I could. I can do anything with my hair. Oh yeah, Repzilla, well what if I cut off your hair? No, it's like Samson. Samson from the Bible. I lose all my magical YouTube powers to get people to subscribe to me and know me even though I'm not a good content creator. I'm something that's not good. Like, I love, like, how other creators, like, words they're not supposed to say, like, the R word. They'll just spell it out. Like, this person was accused of RAP, and he's like, this person was accused of something. Pause. He pauses. Something that's not good. It's like, yeah, we all know that's not good. Why can't you just spell the word out like everybody else to avoid confusion, since you are, I don't know, the news or whatever in your brain? Like, you're a fucking drama YouTuber, yeah. Just like, accept who you are, dude. Like, yeah, you're a drama YouTuber, man. Come on, man. That's my Joe Biden impersonation. It's just spot on. Come on, man. Fucking Joe. Come on, Joe. You can do better than that. Trump. It's so awesome that our president, we get to call by the first name, and Trump made that happen. Like, come on, Joe, like in the debate, come on, Joe, you can do better than that. You can do better than that. Say what you want about Trump, but he's the troll of this, I don't know about century, no, not century, but he's the best troll of the last few decades. I mean, he became president. That's some epic-based ass trolling. That's I mean, he say what you want. Trump was based, and people were like, I hate Trump, but then they go and do based things online, you know, make inappropriate jokes that, yeah, are probably really funny, but it's funny like, oh, I get it, it's because he's president that people don't like it. Yeah, so that makes it even more based. This guy became president and still is trolling everyone. It's funny. It's funny, man. It's funny. It ain't funny, man. Come on, man. Come on, Joe. You should know better than that. Or one of my favorite parts in the debate was when he's like, well, it looks like I'm now debating you, like the moderator. Like, but I shouldn't be surprised. Looks like I guess I'm debating you now, but what in the fuck? See, I'm getting way too into doing impersonations of Chris Hansen, Repzilla, Donald Trump, Joe Biden. One of these things just doesn't belong here, and that is you, Repzilla. Sorry. Repzilla, like, I'll say the same thing Crackdrack said about you. Like, I don't like your content. I don't seem to have as big a problem with you as he does, but Crackdrack is funny. And he called up, Pastel Bell tricked me. I think she's a grifter. Not as bad as Hansen, or not even on the same level. I think, just like him, she had some good intentions, because we all hate P-words, but I think the Dubby Vanity case, I mean, he moved to Colorado now. Like, once again, that guy who, there is proof. There is literal proof. There's literal screenshots that can't be faked. That's his naked body that he sent to an underage, like, full frontal nudity that he just, like, took in the mirror. Like, you know, you can sit here and call me a pussy or whatever. I've never sent girls nudes. You know, I've been asked by a couple, and I refused. And they're like, well, here, I sent this. I'm like, yeah, but I already said I wasn't going to. I didn't ask you to. And that's great. Like, why can't we just wait until we see each other and fuck, you know? Why not? Like, isn't that a better plan than, you know, a breakup happening and now we have these nudes of each other and, you know, and that, or the one person I'm thinking of, ex-girlfriend I'm thinking of, was the type who would have did revenge porn. Or can I not say that? I meant revenge prawn. I mean, how's it gonna be, guys? I'll get back to the serious issues like Repzilla here in a minute, but like the Repzilla impersonations. Or no, actually, I'll finish what I was saying because I'm kind of done talking about Repzilla. Cracked Rack was right when he said, like, look, I don't like you as a content creator. I don't know who you are in real life, and maybe in another life we would have shared a beer together somewhere. That's how I feel about Redzilla. Like, who knows? I mean, and without doxing my location, I know what state he lives in, and I'm pretty sure it's pretty obvious what city he lives in. There's something I will leave out there, because I don't want to dox myself at all. And this isn't doxing Repzilla either. Like, and I'm not even naming the state just in case, but it's public knowledge. Like, you live kind of close to me, dude. Like, in context of the whole country, you know. I mean, you know. Like, so that statement for me is like, it's like, yeah, like Cracked Rack said, like, in another life we probably would have could share a beer and at a bar and get along, but that's not this life. This life, you chose to become a drama YouTuber. You've done a lot of fucked up stuff. Just watch Premank's videos, and like, even from the beginning, like how most of us met, well, no, not most people met him through Edwin, because he's Edwin's friend, but Edwin throws him under the bus in a jokey way, like in a joke way, but even he's like, I don't give a fuck on Augie shit, I'll throw Repzilla under the bus about something involving Chris Hansen. The thing is, Edwin is based, like Nick DeOrio said it once, like, he might be more based than all of us behind scenes, like, keyword behind scenes, because Edwin's main fan base, I can't even deal with them. Like, I try to just make a silly little joke that's not even edgy, like, for 2021 or anything like that. Edwin's kind of not around right now because of scandal that I think is fucking stupid. Like, I think he did get tricked with the Discovery Plus documentary. They fucking tricked him, which, that's bullshit. But even if, I think he's too smart to lie about this, but even if he did get money for it, I wouldn't have cared. Like, they screwed him, though, certainly. I really fucked this, didn't I? No. Well. Wow. That was... I'm speechless. I don't know how I fucked that so bad. I fucked, like, literally. It wasn't just the end with the Red Armos night. It was like all of it I fucked. I usually go bam, 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 move over, bam on the last, like, easy stuff, because I have silver arrows, you know. Now I can't even get through this motherfucking door, yo. There's motherfucking problems happening for me. It's all Repzilla's cat's fault. Greg, we're here about the allegations. What's going on? Why are you talking to my cat? He's just a cat. I'm afraid not, Mr. Repzilla. We're here to talk about the allegations. The grooming allegations. I've never did such a thing. No, not you, Repzilla. Your cat. Oh, man. I want to debate. My dream is to debate Repzilla simultaneously with Pastel Bell at the same time, and because I just assume she has a cat. I mean, don't you guys? Like, Pastel Bell has to have a cat, and I love cats. Actually, I'm somebody who likes cats. I'm not anti-cat. I think cats are fucking awesome, and well, dogs are smart too. But, like, you know, they're not stupid. And they're funny. Like, because they're not like dogs is why they're so funny. Son of a bitch. God damn it, Craig. Present day, present time. I don't know where that came from. I decided to do that bit from Lane. Wow, how does he always hit me that fast? And nobody else who does... Whatever, fuck you. I don't care. I don't even care. didn't have... Oh, yeah, and the gauntlet, I waste time doing it this way, because I'd rather just not get all pissed and lose fairies and shit, like, because it really is fucking annoying. I'd rather do it fast this way. I know it's not what you're supposed to do, but whatever. I really look like I'm somebody who cares. Do I really look like a guy with a plan? I'm like a dog chasing a car. I wouldn't know what to do with it if I even caught it. That was Heath Ledger as Joker. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. You were the shit, and I can't. So much that I can't even concentrate on something that I did a billion times. Why have billions when you could have millions? Why groom cats when you could... Motherfuck, sometimes this room really fucks. Okay, I guess I'll just die here. End of run. Fuck this shit. Pound him! This is... I'm blaming this all of it. All of this on Repzilla. It's his fault. What's his fault? Yeah, he should have been paying attention. Yeah, should have been paying attention. Because there was allegations that aren't cool. Alright. Now, one arrow down. No, just... I'm gonna take you out too. I'm not gonna try to fuck around with arrows. Or maybe I will, since... What is this? What is this? Okay. Dink, dink. It's just waste time, because I love wasting time. That's why I speedrun, because I love wasting time. Fuck. It's like, arrow, you're dead. And the last one, oh, he'll be dead here in a second. Oh, shit. Didn't switch to fucking the cannon. Good job. Yeah, we got rid of those grooming allegations. What? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. I don't even know. This fun little room, don't we all love this room? Yes, I come down here and clear this shit out, deal with it. Damn it, I tried to do it fast enough, but couldn't. Oh no! Why would I have 666 rupees? That would have meant that would have made no sense. It's 166, which is a very different number. What are we gonna do today, Brian? The same thing we do every day. Try to take over the world, if you will. Like, suddenly I morphed into Chris Hansen. I can just morph in and out of impersonations, because, like, you know, I mean, now I'm Repzilla. Greg the cat never did anything to you. Why are you guys picking on him and me? My girlfriend, like, went barreling over a cliff, and, like, that's why this video was wrong, because, like, she's in the hospital now, like, George Clooney's helping work on her, like, and also, My house was burglarized. It's like he always has a fucking excuse where it's like, yeah, that sounds bad, but why do you always have such good excuses? Like, oh, somebody close to you's in the hospital again. Like, either he has the worst luck, or he's just saying this to get away with making mistakes. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the he's just saying that stuff to get away with making mistakes. Like look, his head injury that happened to him in high school, that's horrible. Like, now Crow's a judgment. They were, I think, right to like sit there and say some things. Like, you can't just use that as an excuse every time. You just can't. You know. Just when you fuck up, you can't just keep using this shit as an excuse. This isn't gonna be good. Look at the pose that Link frozen. That's nice. Alright, guys, let's finish this. Let's fucking go. I say, just finish this. Da, 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 da. No, don't fuck me. No, don't fuck me. Please. Please. Alright. Wahaha, can you see through my secret darkness technique? Yeah, I kinda can, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oops. No. Okay, it doesn't matter. Just get back to the arrows. And you go up and do this. Ooh, almost fell. That was kind of risky business. Now give me my crystal egg. Link wins. Fatality. Yeah. Boom! WQ's live on Twitch. Is he just gonna be streaming, though, fucking Parallel Worlds? That's what I was trying to think of earlier when I mentioned him briefly. Shout out to... I'm gonna shout him and Fruit Bats out every time I speedrun Zelda because of their wonderful fucking... They're top tier, you know, world record holders, you know. They're fucking... Not like piddly little me here, but shout out to them for their awesome... They didn't have to. That's going above and beyond their tutorials on how to speedrun. Fruit Bats did a full freaking tutorial of how to speedrun the full game for beginners. Like, even... I think he mentions hovering. He doesn't even say how to because, you know, he just didn't. Like, but yeah, WQ, though, he has a hovering tutorial. Maybe I can actually do that. I know that's like a top tier trick that really, let's be honest, you do it for flexing. I don't give a fuck. I gotta pee. I will be right back. Literally, right back. Yeah, sooner than I thought. hey, hang on a second. Alright, so guys, there I finished the game. It was a stupid practice speed run. So I'm not leaving to go take a piss and be right back. I'm leaving actually right now. I'm not gonna watch the end of the fucking thing here. We don't need to see the credits, so thank you all for watching. If I could like get my shit together. There we go. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Like, subscribe if you fucking feel like it. All that jazz.